Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are doing another Texans franchise episode, to no surprise, and we're playing at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are 12-3. We really shouldn't be this good, but we're this good. I mean, you can look at our numbers this season, actually, right down at the bottom, right there, with overall ranks, and our offense is the number one offense in the league somehow. Don't know. Probably because of our run game. Our run game is really strong, fifth in the league, and then somehow defensive points per game is really good as well. Not sure how that all works, but apparently we have Trent Boost discuss the play of our O line and their efforts this season so far. I don't know if we're gonna get a boost from. Huge day on the ground for you that last win. Those guys up front really went to work, and you have to be proud of the way they performed. That doesn't make sense considering Damian Pierce averaged less than 5 yards per carry after getting 21 carries. He does not have a good day, so I don't care to acknowledge that. And in week 17, you have three players ready to discuss contract with. And no, I don't want Rashad. And no, I don't want JJ Arthego-Whiteside. And Justin Ross. No, I don't want Justin Ross. He hasn't done anything specifically well for us. I think that he can walk and we'd be okay. Devin Duvernay, same situation, except unfortunately, he is on contract for the next couple of years. And Trevor Lawrence, who's been good against us, really hasn't been good against us. So he's always struggled against us for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we'll try to just run the ball and keep their run game at bay. Make sure that we can keep them, generally okay, and then no sacks allowed. I'm gonna say win turnover battles, kinda a little bit weird because we can absolutely throw that out of the window. But recently we've been getting sacked a lot, so we'll go ahead and just start the training. I'm sure there'll be players to upgrade. I'm not sure if there'll be too many injuries though. Hopefully, I accidentally went one too far. Injury. Looking down, looking down. Don't see any injury. That's very good. Looking down and no more injuries. Do like to see that right there. Um, we'll get to upgrade players, like I said. Eric Walker. I like that. He's playing up to an 80 right now, +5 with morale. Everything's getting, very, very judged differently right now because he's so weird. But I'll go up with Field General right here. He'll just have to go up. He's playing up to an 83. +6. What? Yo, morale in this game goes crazy, but he has 90 medium accuracy right now and 88 deep accuracy. Oh, God. I might be tempted to throw it down the field to a couple of times to Nico Collins and Jahan Dotson. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can hop into the game now. And you guys may already see it from here, but we are running the red helmets. We're ready to get going. We mean business for the first time this season. We're here at home. We're running it, right? Red against white. We are um we're playing football today. And we're ready to see Trevor Lawrence throw 5 interceptions against us. Christian Harris can't get it done with the tackle, and it is just a good start. Good start. Evan Ingram has had an okay season. Nothing too crazy. 552 yards. Probably his best game of the season last week. Yes, I am correct with that one. Um, I'm curious to see if Mr. Steve Harrington gets on the field at all. Okay. Throwing right at him. But okay, so what I mean is there's a kick returner on this Jags team, number 12. And it doesn't look like he'll ever make it onto the field, but his last name was Harrington, so I'm very curious what his real name is. Don Reedy, being the athlete he is, knocks down that one right there. I hate to say it, but I don't think Don Reedy's in the long-term plans with this team. I know it's like very cold of me to say that. I know it's not nice or whatever, but it's really just not in the not in the painting on the wall. Is that the words on the wall? It's something like that. There's a saying out there that's something like that. I gotta watch more old TV shows or something. The writing's on the wall. That's what it is. I just need to get deeper into my duffel bag of quotes. And what are they called? Oh my god. Why am I? Oh god, I'm so dumb. Catchphrases, not that. No, that's Not the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I mean, Christian Harris in the backfield immediately got to him, but Jeff Okudah will wrap him up for good this time, considering Christian Harris just couldn't take him down. Not sure how or why that happens, but 3rd and 12 here, it'll be a tough one to convert. And this one will just be aired out. Be 4th and 12, very low chance they go for this one. And Eric Walker, after his showing last week with 2 interceptions, it's not his greatest time, but look at last week. That is not exceptional. We needed a lot more than 101 yards on 22 carries. We've consistently gotten more than that. James Cook in the backfield now. We all know how this goes. James Cook averaged 11 last week, but look at what he does when he has the ball in his hand. 16 yards on his first carry. Yeah, it's ridiculous what this guy can do. On the ground, it's crazy. Eric Walker with superstar development. It's fun to see. It's nice to see. Dameon Pierce will just run up the middle and go down. He has an injury, actually. That sucks. Anywho, James Cook into the backfield now, so cool stuff right there. Do like that. And we'll go ahead and target him early. Maybe try to get through a tackle or something like that. Just try to gain a little bit of ground. And we'll just give James Cook the rest of this drive right here. This might sound crazy, but I'm freaking running it. Just get out. Howie Morrison sucks at what his job is. I don't care. I'm going for it right here. We basically have an automatic first down in Jahan Dotson. Throw it to him literally anywhere on the field and he'll be your automatic first down. That's just the way that we have Jahani working right now. I'm going to put James Cook on an out route, actually. Should be pretty fun. Can we do that? Oh my, Jahan Dotson did not come down with that. How? It's got to be considered as a drop. There's just no way that wasn't a drop. And I hate this play right here because of Howie Morrison doesn't do his job. It sucks. And Howie Morrison did his job, but not good enough. Needed a little bit better. 3rd and 2. And Jerome Ford's in. James Cook might be tired, so we might have to call a little bit of an audible right here. I don't see the reason to. I believe in a guy like Jerome Ford, and that's why. Cincinnati running back will carry his way for 4 yards right there. Do like to see that. And B.J. Bowen's in now. I think his name's B.J. I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and give him his first carry of his NFL career, or at least his Texans career. James Cook is back in. Thank God. I'm just going to send on a go. And just try to get it out to James Cook in the flat. Try to get back up. Get to about the 6 right there. James Cook has been very involved early, especially after the big game last week. That is what we need. Dameon Pierce is back in, though. Ready to take the carry. And up the middle. And his 3rd touchdown in the last 2 weeks. And there it is. Harrington. You guys didn't see it that well. I'd like to point that out sometime in the video. And I think I have improved on the stick drift. I was able to stick a toothpick in my controller. Really gets it going. It's just an easy way to maybe check to see if anything towards the surface. And there might have been something, like some sort of interference. Or overnight it got better. But yeah, it's perfect. Second time it's happened to me, I used to have it like horizontally. Like it used to happen like that. But then it was just happening vertically. And it was just very weird. And Christian Harris just got thrown the ball. For I don't know what reason, but Christian Harris will house this. You can put your money on it. Dude, I'm so bad at words today. Zay Jones just got a really good ball thrown to him. Oh, God. I'm accidentally on Don Reedy. Trayvon Diggs can't stay with his guy. That ends up being Zay Jones for the 2nd time in a row. For a combined of probably 35 yards. I was about to say probably close to 40 yards. I underestimated a little bit. I would smell a run right here. That surprises me that there is none. Christian Harris going to come up and absolutely smack Zay Jones. Oh my God, we got to get him off the field. And yeah, I guess Trevor Lawrence is ready to go. He's got his X Factors lit up. And oh my God, I tried to come in and make a bone-crushing hit on Christian Kirk. Kevin Waddle's kind of been burnt today in coverage, the way I'm seeing it. It's always in his zone that's getting thrown to, so we've got to figure that one out. Does figure that one out. And second interception for Trevor Lawrence in this first quarter. You know what I really want? I want a big day from Dameon Pierce, regardless of how many people are in the box. He's going for 7 yards per carry right now, just because he went for however many right there. But like this, on a stacked formation like this, Dameon Pierce should still be able to break out a 7-yard run easily. Instead, he gets horse collared from behind for just 3 yards. So, not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with that information, except maybe put James Cook in the backfield and actually get some yards. James Cook, I ran right into that. I could have cut up a little bit better. 4 rushes, 33 yards, and that's just the dynamic he brings. But right here, this is almost a guaranteed first down. We saw Dameon Pierce. We never see Dameon Pierce get tackled for loss. Won't happen once again. 6 rushes, 34 yards, and the touchdown, of course. Our running backs are off to a good one. I'm going to put James Cook on the route we always put him on, just in case we can maybe get him open, throw him open. Chad Muma in pursuit, couldn't quite get there. It'll be another James Cook catch. I'm pretty sure that might be his third, if I am being 100% with you guys. Yeah, three catches early is crazy. We'll go for our guy Rashad Curtis with 96 speed and 98 excel. I want him to get some play time. Obviously, last week was not the best. Had his fumble and his own issues, so not that good. Go for him again right here and drops it. Rookie making rookie mistakes. Maybe sit him for the rest of the season. Wait for him to kind of develop into a guy that we can really use and value. But my guess is that would probably be a small chance. If it wasn't just kick returning, he would have pretty much no meaning to this team, other than just a depth, maybe a wide receiver 5. But what we've seen from him so far, he shows signs. You know, he gets open literally every play, and so we kind of have to target him with his electric speed. And right now, he's being a reliable target for Eric Walker and the leading receiver on the team, probably, if I had to guess. We'll go to Dameon Pierce here. We don't have numbers, I know, but we have a Dameon Pierce, and he'll get his second touchdown. Oh God, yeah, he's just been recently the most reliable back for us, and in the best goal line solution. We've seen this too many times with Trevor Lawrence, where he just doesn't give his team the best chance to win with his mistakes, and obviously his mistakes are key. And yeah, Jeff Okudah has allowed so many passes today. It's crazy. There's so many catches today. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird the way that things are shaking out right now. And can we get him on the ground, please? He just got a straight alley up the middle of the field. Cannot have that. That is not what we're here for. That is not the defense that we play. Use your Christian Harris right here. Kind of float above the offensive line. And Christian Harris will take down Calvin Ridley after the nice catch in traffic from him. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's very tough to find, the right hotspot on these teams, I guess. Jacksonville, obviously, they thrive against us on offense until they throw an interception, and everything they've done just gets, scrapped. And that's the second time ETN has broken a Christian Harris tackle for loss. Very concerned about that. Those two, forming a little rivalry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Don't ask, because I couldn't tell you. And Jamal Agnew. I'm just kidding. I know it's not Jamal Agnew. It is some other guy. Running back, I think second guy. And then Snoop Connor's behind him. His stamina's low as hell. He is really working off nothing. Oh, Trayvon Diggs allows that one to Christian Kirk somehow. Jesus Christ. We have hit the 2-minute warning. What do we have to do to get Jahan in the... Okay, 20-plus yard catches. That has not been his game recently. You know what has been, though? Eric Walker. We'll just run it right there. Go hurry up. Get everyone that we need onto where they need to go. Let's get Jahan underneath right here and just get up the sidelines, get out of bounds, stop the clock. 7-9, 79 yards for Eric Walker here in this first half, really. Has been impressive to say the least. And, oh my, Jahani. Oh my god, thank god. What in the hell was that throw? Not too much throw power on display there for our guy. Don't know what that's about, but, you know, whatever. And, oh my, Rashad Curtis tips this one into the DB's hands. That's a straight up drop. I don't care. That is a straight up drop. We'll go back and look at this one for sure. That is a straight up drop. I don't care what anybody has to say. First of all, wide open right here. He's working his way open. Needs to make the throw a little bit better, of course, right? Makes the throw all the way over here. It's a drop. It's a drop. No hand is even near from the DB. Drops it into Perkins' hands. Unwarranted interception. Not good. Doesn't look good for Eric Walker either. When you're making horrible efforts like that. I mean, that is horrible. And yeah, we're just going to have to try to keep this Jags team to a minimum here. Make sure we can't allow a field goal. That is the ultimate goal, is to just not let that happen. They can take their checkdowns all they want, especially if we can get them out of bounds. Or especially if we can keep them inbounds. That'd be key, but yeah, I mean, not really going to have anybody. Okay, stay in bounds. That's all we care. What the fuck? Dude. It's so crazy when the CPU wants to do something, they do it. I got swerved around him for some reason. No reason. Just some reason. No particular reason other than to give the CPU a good... Dude, it's just so... Get him inbounds. Just keep him in containment. They'll call their first timeout. God damn it. 42 seconds left. Damn near field goal range. They probably need another 20, maybe 30 yards, 25. Somewhere in that area. And we just cannot allow that. And maybe they'll throw underneath right here. And actually, a Max Warwick sack will be warranted. That's his second week in... Wait, warranted. That was the wrong word, first of all. And I think that'll be his second sack in the last 2 weeks. So he's been getting after the quarterback, which I really like. And that was fast, too. That is what we need. Especially from the interior position. And Christian Harris and ETN right there. We will go ahead and take a timeout. I do want a chance to air this one out to one of our receivers. Tell you, it's not Rashad Curtis. So yeah, we've really just got to look deep here. That's all we can do, is just look deep and give our best receivers a chance. Can't do that. Ball's still alive somehow. They get pressure almost immediately whenever they need to. So something to keep in mind for the CPU is just that they get pressure immediately, and there's nothing that we can really do against that. Rolling out. Going upfield. What is that sort of effort right there from Nico Collins to make a block? Maybe could have had a decent big run, but nothing crazy. We'll call our another timeout. I think that's our last one. No, we have one more. But it's really not worth it for a guy like that. We get Nico Collins in space. We can't. Of course we can't. And we're forced to punt. So the team doesn't perform the way it needs to. So... may have to end up kicking this one off and away to Steve Harrington. I'm not sure if it's actually Steve Harrington, but I'm not sure if that's his name. It just has Harrington on the back of his jersey, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of nickname the guy. In Tennessee, Dallas and all of them getting to work. In the first half, Dak Prescott has 212 yards. Very impressive. Derrick Henry has 2 touchdowns. Very high-scoring affair for those guys. And in Denver with Kansas City, an in-division matchup right here. Russell Wilson is throwing the lights out. 17-0 at the end of the first half. Broncos hosting a potential shutout. Like to see that. Indianapolis and Buffalo. Josh Allen threw for one hell of a game. Hardwick probably a bit better of a game. Stephon Diggs, 10 catches, 170 and a touchdown. Michael Pittman Jr., 9 catches, 88 yards and a touchdown. Oh, we returned the ball. I was not aware of this. Okay, well, we'll get a chance here to return the ball and do something well. We will not take this one out with Rashad Curtis. Dameon Pierce has been an asset all throughout this franchise, but he just doesn't seem to have the explosive step here at the end of the year. As he goes for another 5 right there, though. But he just doesn't seem to have what I need and what I'm looking for. And that is just straight up ability to run the ball. And not quite through tackles, but just to get the ball not out in space or anything like that. I'm not asking for all of that good stuff, right? But I'm asking for, a good run that can, take him a little bit. 12 rushes, 70 yards. Obviously, a good game, right? But some of the runs indicate that he's not having that great of a time on the ground. We've had a few 10-yard rushes, and that's probably it. And then I'm obviously making that bad decision right there to do that. But he gets stopped at the line right there. But, I mean, I know you guys, what are you going to do? I mean, he's got to be better, all right? If he's going to be the RB1 on this team, he's just got to be a little bit better. Rolling out with Eric Walker, making the defender miss, getting upfield, fumbles happily out of bounds right there. Holy, Eric Walker showing his dangers, showing that he's dangerous on the ground as well as these running backs. And we'll roll out, give it to Damian Pierce, tell him to go through a guy. Couldn't quite get there. But plus 4 yards right there, we'll take that instead of trying to take the run with Eric Walker. I'm going to send 2 guys on the go and just, see if one of them can beat the other. Can try to get this one out to Trey McBride, and somehow we do. Trayvon Walker's down. Do love to see that. That is, awesome, really. Jahan Dotson might be open if we give him enough time. Pass lead well enough on the route. Gets out of bounds. Not quite. Gets up to the pylon and gets the touchdown. And Trevor Lawrence just has way too much time in the pocket. It is crazy what this guy can do against us just because of the sheer time he has in the pocket. No need to run it. He can basically run it at will if he'd like. Bobby Biddle letting up a big one right there to Calvin Ridley. Yeah, they're marching up the field right now. It is not fun to be dealing with, but something that we kind of have to. And, oh my, Derek Stingley Jr., be better. Swat that one away or something. He needs to do something to get in the way of that curl right there. And, yeah, we're sending 4 minimum every single time, but just can't manage to get any sort of anything going here. Christian Harris coming off of his block, making his way over to ETN after just a gain of 6 right there, trying to kind of keep him more in check. I mean, he hasn't really had a historically great time against us personally, but CJ Gardner, he's tired. Let CJ Gardner Johnson absolutely rock his stuff. Trying to, a little less profanity in this series recently, because I've been saying a lot of bad stuff. And, yeah, I mean, what is that? CJ Gardner Johnson just lets him kind of have that. Madden. It's great. Don't you just love it? Monty Osgood? No, I'll use your Christian Harris happily right here on the goal line. Evan Ingram won't be. What is that coverage, Jalen Petrie? I literally hate you for that. And I'm going to hop onto this good play again right here with A.J. Long, why do I keep saying Cole McBride? It's Trey McBride. Can we get that there to A.J. Long with a great catch in traffic? He's been somewhat reliable. He's been there for us in his team. He's been very solid, and he works for us. And there is a flag on this one. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a holding because we're just horrible. Holding on the offense, of course. On Corey Weston will be 2nd and 8 now instead of Living Glory with first downs. So instead, we're going to be running it with James Cook up the middle of the field for a good 18 yards right there or something like that. 5 rushes, 48 yards, nearly goes for 10 per carry every time he touches the ball more than 5 times. It's crazy what this kid can do on his first 3 or 4 carries, and then what he can carry momentum-wise throughout the rest of the game. And Nico Collins is now down and hurt. We might actually see some playtime from Rashad Curtis after all. I like his route down, down the field, like a lot. And, maybe had him. I'm not sure. Try to go for Justin Ross making a great catch. And that is just us making something happen out of absolutely nothing. That's all that was right there. And I want to run a play out of this. I want to run a play where Jahan Dotson runs towards the sidelines. Because why? It looks wide open. It's not wide open. I lied. And Justin Ross, his 2nd straight catch. And his wide receiver 2 spot that he's playing right now is playing well. We're going to go ahead, single high safety, just put him on a go. Get outside shade over him. Couldn't quite get there. It was inaccurate. A little bit out of reach for Justin Ross there, so that could be the reason. That one wasn't a play right there. Eric Walker, just going to run this one for a few. Get to the sidelines. That's a late hit, but we'll take 3rd and 2, and we'll sub Jahan Dotson in the wide receiver 1 spot. We've got Dameon Pierce, and these are the moments he needs to step up, and we've got numbers to the right side. I didn't even see that. We've got really good numbers to the right side. Dameon Pierce working up his 3rd touchdown on the game. I don't know what else to really say. I mean, he just finds the end zone when he not needs to. He didn't need to right there. He needed to find 2 yards. But he just found the end zone when it's near him. Kind of heat-seeking missile near the end zone, maybe in the red zone. Maybe within 10 yards. I'm not sure. He just knows. And we're starting the 4th quarter now. And so far so good. We've done everything we've done everything we've needed to so far up to this point to get this one done, and that is just intercept Trevor Lawrence, make his mistakes, or I guess capitalize on his mistakes. And so far we've done a decent job of that. Nothing I'm like really happy about, but maybe another forced fumble would be nice. We have all these chances for massive hits, but we actually never end up really using them. I will use Zach Terrell off of the side of the line here. And nothing going right here. Christian Harris will force a great incompletion. If that's one thing that I can tell you Christian Harris is good at, it's finding the ball and making sure that not a lot of people can catch it. So he's been good at that all season long. And I'm not sure what has changed here. I'm pretty sure nothing, actually. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson goes up, tries to get his 3rd interception on the season. Or no, that's not right. He's got to have like 5. Maybe something like that. I don't know. He's got a lot, though. I don't know. Kevin Waddle and Jalen Petrie tries to go up and play that one. Both of our safeties making good passes or pass defenses 2 times in a row. We're going to have to stop them here on 4th and 10. They keep trying to go deep. Maybe that theme continues, or they just try to check down or throw an interception to Christian Harris for his 2nd of the day. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence has this thing, and I'm pretty sure Christian Harris is paying him to make his stats look a little bit better in the long run, because all that our linebackers do is just pick off Trevor Lawrence, and Howie Morrison did not get out to do his job quick enough. That's straight up just that. I mean, that's what happened. He's not that good. In his first start, he was good because we didn't really run behind him. And so I didn't really notice how bad he was. So I didn't really have a problem trading Kenyon Green. So, yeah, I mean, what you going to do? Just running up the middle with Eric Walker. Guaranteed yardage and guaranteed first down, guaranteed time off the clock, guaranteed everything with Eric Walker. He's guaranteeing this win. 14-35, not too much time left, and Andre Sisco comes up and makes a phenomenal play. I want to see more out of my guy, so I'm going to go ahead and sub him in at running back this late in the game. Seen a lot of work from our guy, Dameon Pierce, so I'm going to see what James Cook can do to end out the game. Give the team a little bit more of a spark plug right here, because this is what he does. He just goes for 13 yards every time he touches the ball. 6 rushes, 60 yards on the game so far. And I don't know if he has quite the 40 yards on the ground or 40 yards through the air to try to help him escalate to over 100 scrimmage. But I'm sure that we can find a way to get him a little bit more involved. We have 400 total yards. Yeah, our offense has been stifling recently, that's for sure. And James Cook up for another good chunk of yardage there. I think that was about 9. Yeah, I mean, the fact that we can just run this ball like this so effectively with James Cook, who, out of all people, very special, I guess, in a way. He has a chance to be very special for us and this team. We haven't seen a lot of, bad things from him, but we've seen plenty of good. And considering he's going for 8.3 per carries after 10 carries right now, I'd say that's pretty good. 21 ranked offense in yardage. So that's pretty cool. 3rd and 1 might be an obvious running spot, right? But no, we're going to go ahead and go off play action. Didn't fool a single soul. And finding Jahani in the end zone for his 2nd touchdown. So, yeah, I'd say we're doing a pretty good job here as an offense. And don't worry, come playoff time, I will make sure to up the sliders a lot. This is just too easy, and it has been for a little too long now, but I just didn't feel like I can change it in the middle of the season. Kind of be comfortable with that, but I don't see why we don't just change it at the playoffs, considering the escalated competition, anyways. So why did not just escalate it a lot? So, yeah, there will be a lot of slider changes. It's a little too easy, a little too good of a team to be running on the sliders we do. Upgrade a lot of what the CPU is doing for sure, and hopefully, holy Jalen Petrie just put Evan Ingram 6 feet under. Oh my God, that was bad. That looked horrible, gruesome, everything. All the above looked really, really bad. And, yeah, if Pichu Melifano has something to say to Evan Ingram, setting him down. Um, haven't seen a lot of good defense from this defense. That's what I'm saying is we can pick the ball off all we want. We can force turnovers all we want. But when it comes down to it, are we really there to stop ultimately the teams that don't turn the ball over? And I think that is a no. We are not ready to stop those teams. We're not ready to stop those teams that don't turn over the ball, like a Patrick Mahomes. I know he recently just had like 3 interceptions or something like that, but those games where he's perfect and doesn't throw a single interception, come on. How are we going to beat them? How do we beat that? Jalen Petrie comes over, tries to make a good hit. I don't know what's going on with us and the run defense as well. We've not been great here. Just trying to absolutely cover the end zone right here. If you guys couldn't tell, they run like simple slants, and Don Reedy will get to Trevor Lawrence. Don Reedy with the sack. Should see his development trade after this one as well, by the way. So stay tuned for that. I don't know what happened to my little accent there. Kevin Waddle will go up and make the tackle here on Farrell. I think that's who that was. It could be wrong, but yeah, we're going to use Christian Harrison or Kevin Waddle in the middle of the field. And no way. Jalen Petrie just got mossed for the touchdown. And yeah, Evan Ingram's feeling it. And yeah, we'll probably run the ball right, or we'll probably pass the ball right here. I'm not sure why we're doing this, but we'll do it. And trying to get blocks from our very tall guys. We do just that. I want to see 5 more yards out of our quarterback. Give it to James Cook. Get up the field for plus 5 yards. Does stay in bounds. Yeah, 200 yards. Woohoo. Eric Walker, on a decent day, did still have that interception. And James Cook will go up the field for another 10. What does he finish on? 11 rushes, 95 yards. That's crazy. That'll be it for the game, at least. We'll go ahead and take a glance at the player stats now. And looking at the player stats now, Eric Walker, 17 to 24, 200, 2 touchdowns, and that tipped interception was not his fault at all. Still got the ball up. I mean, obviously could have been thrown to a wide open receiver, but instead it was dropped by Rashad Curtis, who I will make sure does not get any more playtime for the rest of the year. Dameon Pierce, 18 rushes, 97 yards on 5.3 per carry is solid, but we saw like a lot of, long runs, so can't really put that on him. But James Cook, when he has the ball, obviously, is so good. So I don't even know, what that running back this is going to look like what the running back situation is going to look like next year. 11 attempts, 95 yards. That's good. ETN was good, but Eric Walker had just as many yards as he did. Eric Walker, 6 rushes, 61 yards. BJ Bowen had a rush for 7, and Jerome Ford even got involved a little bit. Receiving wise, Jahan Dawson was good. 2 touchdowns, 80 yards, 5 catches. James Cook, 5 catches, 33 yards. He is imagine he was in fantasy. That is a PPR machine. Justin Ross, 2 receptions, 31 yards. And Rashad Curtis, 2 catches, 36 yards. High upside player, but just can't seem to really find a place for him other than kick returning. And then TFLs, obviously, Jeff Okuda had 1, but tackles, Christian Harris. QB sacks, we saw 1 from Don Reedy and Max Warwick. Interceptions, 2 from Christian Harris and 1 from Kevin Waddle. You have 2 major upgrades, 1 for Jahan and 1 for Christian Harris. What can go up? What upgrades release, though? I'm curious what upgrades this right here. Physical upgrades release. I want to keep get it up. I want to make sure that he does +1 release right there as well. Up to a 72. We need it to be better, and I want him to get to be a better physical receiver in the long run. I'm going to change his abilities. I like Slot-O-Matic, it does good, but I like the Slot Apprentice. I like how that works with him and my Game Crash. So I'm gonna have to restart the game. I'll get back to you guys. And we're like that. We're right back to where we were. Christian Harris now. Get this cursor off my freaking screen. We've already gone over this. We want him to be the best all-around guy. And that is by upgrading every single category simultaneously. So he's 83 field general, 82 pass coverage, 82 run stopper, and we just got to upgrade everything so everything goes up every time that anything else goes up. If that makes any sense at all. And yeah, we'll go over the trench boost thing that we had. Whatever. And then we'll go ahead and advance the week and see what we have tasked for us in the last week of the season. Coach, another huge day on the ground. Feels like the blah, 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 blah. We already know what happens. Our entire offensive line just got a lot of XP. I'm sure we will see some upgrades from them once we advance the week. To week 18. Crazy stuff. We're getting to another off-season. Should be very fun. Weekly awards. I'm guessing it's Christian Harris with his pick 6. Yeah, it was. It was pick 6 and another interception. Did you see 182 yards from Justin Jefferson? That's crazy. Upgrade players. I'm sure it'll be offensive linemen. Yeah, I'll do all these guys on my. I'll upgrade all these guys on my time. Holy! Why is there so many? I'll just do Christian Harris and Trayvon Diggs on camera for you guys. Christian Harris. What do we got here? Block shedding needs to go up. What did we already say? We've already said this. Need to go up with run stopper. That's basically his main archetype anyways. I want him to be at least. But it does go up right there. I do like to see that. And then Trayvon Diggs. Get him an upgrade. Yeah, man coverage can go up a lot. I mean, he's been slacking in that department. Haven't seen an interception from him in a little bit, actually. He's an 89 playing up to a 92, so that's pretty cool. Anywho, that'll probably be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot that you guys are watching, and it means so much to me that you guys have stayed, especially if you stayed till this moment. Tell me your favorite player in the franchise, and I'll know that you're a freaking real one. That was run block, right? Yeah. Fun fact, I've never gotten run block from all this right here, because, +1 run block. Woohoo! We got it. Because this is supposedly supposed to give you run block, but I don't see it working that well. Yeah, we get run block, passing power. I don't care. I want whatever. I want run block itself to go up. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.